Hello, my name is Jake from Firestorm Games, and I'm here today with a Tabletop Spotlight. So today we're looking at Dice Hosptial. This is a 1 to 4 player game. It's 45 minutes to 90 minutes, but that really depends on how many people you're playing with. This is an action point, dice rolling and drafting mechanic game. At its core, you are going to bring your dice into the hospital and treat them. You're going to try and discharge them when they become healthy, and ideally you want to do multiple on the same turn to score more points. To begin with, there'll be ambulances set up, so you roll the dice, pop them, first player chooses how they pop out, and then everybody drafts an ambulance. Those go into your wards, and you then use your meeple to go to different stations to treat them. So if I go to the pharmacy, I can add a pip to a green dice specifically, critical care for red, oncology for yellow. If the dice ever goes to a 7, then it is completely healed and goes to the discharge lounge, and you'll score points at the end of the round for it. If it ever drops below 1, then that dice goes to the morgue. Very sad. During the game, you will draft specialist workers, as well as new facilities that make it more efficient for you to treat. So there's certain places where when you treat a yellow dice, you can also treat another one that's 1 pip higher and 1 pip lower, so you can make multiple yellow dice get better all at the same time. Any dice that's been treated but hasn't been discharged stabilises at the number. Any dice that hasn't had any kind of treatment slips and gets one worse at the end of the round. So it is a balancing act. You are trying to keep everybody healthy whilst discharging as many people as you can. As many dice as you can. Dice. Cute little dice. And that brings me on to my next point. The dice are actually in all the artwork. So this little critical care unit has a tiny dice on the operating table. We've got one in an MRI machine during imaging. It's beautiful. The artwork, it got me. I thought it was really cute. And if you pick up the expansion, you end up with normal size pink dice and little micro pink dice to be the babies. Overall, I love this game because it is about producing a tableau. You want a set of combos, but it's not like other games I've played where they all feed into each other. You want to produce a hospital with efficiency. So when you are treating dice, then you get more for your money, more miles out of your meeples actions. The iconography is very simple. There is a lovely summary towards the back of the rulebook, so if you're ever unsure, you can just flick to this page here, and it gives you an example of everything. So there shouldn't be anybody lost in what their tiles do. There's a huge amount of replayability because the order in which the tiles come up is very different, and the deck of cards for the specialists. So game 1, you might end up with a really kick-ass specialist game the first time you ever play, and then you might not even see that specialist for the next couple of games. I like this game. I love efficiency in my life, in my workplace. I like working towards having a very efficient system, and this game is rewarding of that. That's what you're trying to do. But I've also played it with people who have a bit more of a scattergun approach, where it's just, what's turning up in the ambulance today? I'll work out how to treat it with what I've got available. I don't think I could live that way, but other people love it. So I really enjoy playing this because people can play in lots of different ways. This isn't just find the most efficient strategy and just repeat it every game you play, like so many others I've done. Once you've found that, it's just not the replayability. This I really, really enjoy. It's in stock now at firestormgames.co.uk. Links are in the description below.